Good evening. So if you were with me this morning, today's class is going to be pretty similar to what we did earlier on. So welcome. It's Wednesday night here in Melbourne, 6:15. Well, it's about to tick over to 6:15. So we're going to get started. So let's stand up and get either on or just onto a mat. So we're going to start with our breathing as usual. So standing straight, have your feet, knees, and hips all in one line, so you don't want to have your legs out too wide nor too close. Now hands onto your lower abs, keep your shoulders relaxed. Take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. As you breathe out, your tummy moves in. So get used to, when you're doing the breath, really contract the stomach, and also always think about spreading your toes. You never want to bunch your toes up too much. So breathing in through the nose and sighing out. One more breath in and sighing out. Hands come up a bit higher. Breath in and sighing out. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breath in and sighing out. Bring the arms down. Inhale, arms rise up. Sighing out, we take the arms to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, bring the arms down in front. Now we're going to lift onto the balls of the feet. So inhale, coming up, and we stay lifted. Exhale, arms come to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up again. And then exhale, bend your knees, arms come down, and your heels stay lifted. Just the arms on their own, legs stay bent. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, rising up, and then exhale, come down a little bit more. Today's focus is a lot of back and a lot of abs, yeah? Inhale up, exhale to the side. Yesterday we did a fair bit of leg work, so we're going to focus on something different today. Exhale, side. Inhale, lifting up, and then come down a fraction more, and then we're just going to do it one more time, please. So inhale, rising up, exhale to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms up, and then come down that very last time. Good work. So lifting up and lower our heels down, and we're going to get into a couple of balances here. So lacing your fingers, we'll pick up our right knee, and then if you feel comfortable, what we're going to do is actually place our fingers underneath, flex your foot and push your heel forward. And then if you're feeling comfortable here, arms come to the side. So we're just opening up our heart and keeping our leg flexed, and think about the length here, squeezing your kneecap towards the thigh, upward, yeah? 2 more breaths. Bring it on in, lower it down, and let's pick the other side up. So we want to lace our fingers around, shoulders stay relaxed. Your option is to hold on underneath, flex the foot, push the leg forward, and then take your arms out to the side again. Bracing in through the belly. And breathe. Try and straighten through both legs. Just 2 more breaths here. Bring it on in, lower it down, and bring the arms down. Good, we're going to go for a balance up on both legs. So lifting the heels off the mat, and we're going to bring our arms into a lifted position. Sorry you can't see me with my arms all the way up. But what you want to try and do to test yourself is look up. So you're off both heels, and you're just taking your eye gaze up. Remember, each time you breathe out, feel the stomach muscles pulling in. Looking up, shoulders relaxed. 2 more. So bring the arms down, just lower that leg down, and then place our right leg along the side of the left leg for our tree. So we want to dig the heel in, open the knee out, and contract in the core. I mention this in most of my classes, hands either to heart, third eye, or we lift. Is that balance is so crucial, because as we get older, we lose our balance. So if we start young, we maintain it. Less likely to roll our ankles, less likely to fall as we get older. So we want to start at any age and just don't stop. So again, if you want to, you can try and look up. If you're not feeling balanced yet, that's fine. We're going to do this balance at the end anyway. 2 more breaths. So bring the arms down, releasing into that foot, and we'll just take the other side up. So foot along the side of the leg, digging the heel in, opening the knee out, core contraction, and then hands down low at your third eye, or we lift. Remember, shoulders are relaxed, arms are straight, and the eye gaze, if you can, will take it up. Remember to think about your breath so that when you breathe out, you've got that contraction coming in through the spine. Tummy pulling back towards the spine, I should say. A few more breaths here. Sorry, husband's just distracted me. Bring the arms down, release the foot, and we're going to come down onto the mat now. So I'm just going to move the screen down, and we're going to make our way down. I'm going to start with some planks, okay? So to make them hard, we're going to go for a long sequence, working our front abs, our side abs, and it will also get in through your back. So onto your hands for me, onto your feet, and push your weight back into your heels. Shoulders away from your ears, and if you can, you want to zip your legs up, and then push through your fingertips, just to make this a little bit more challenging for you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Do a few more breaths before we go to the side. Just a couple more here. So we're going to place one arm into the center, doesn't matter which way you want to go first. Stack the legs ideally, and then lift the arm up. And you want to push those hips all the way up for me. If you can, you want to look up as well. If that's too much for you, you're just looking down towards your hand, because that sort of protects the neck a little bit more than if you're looking straight ahead. 2 more breaths. Okay, so gently ease yourself back into the center. Again, we're pushing weight into the fingertips a little bit more, and then weight back into your heels. A few more deep breaths here. Hope you had a lovely day, whatever you've been doing. I got vaccinated today, so my arm's a little bit sore, but we're not going to give up. We're going to still push through these planks. So 10, other arm in, twist, stack, and lift. Drive those hips all the way up for me. So like before, if you can look at your top hand, that's great, but if it hurts your neck, your eye gaze goes down. A few more breaths here. Now gently make your way down to the center, and what we want to do now is start a bit of a hover. So you're going to inhale and come forward, and then exhale, push your weight back. So inhale, come forward, and you see my bottom's not lifting. It's not dropping down either, but we're staying really strong in the arms and strong in the legs. Inhale forward, exhale back. A few more. Last one, please. Now gently ease your way onto your elbows, and let's continue with these plank sequence. So it's a long sequence. It works you so well though. It's the best way to get the abs warmed up. Nice deep breathing. And I have my palms together, and I'm pushing them together with a little bit more force. And I'm trying to imagine someone's got a hold on my wrists and trying to pull them apart. And that makes you work harder. 2 more breaths. So one arm comes center. We turn, again we stack and lift. Now down on your elbow, it's much easier to have your legs in the stacked position. So try that now, if you couldn't do it when you're up on your hand. And of course we breathe. Hips, drive them up a little bit more. Good work, 4 more breaths. Coming back to the center. Just get there, yeah? And we want to again keep our body nice and flat. Zip our legs up, and then weight in the heels, bracing the belly in. Four more deep breaths here, and then we're going the other way. Each time you breathe out, you want to sort of feel your tummy lift up towards the spine. Now, new people, you can be on your knees. That's perfectly acceptable. You can work your way up to the feet, whatever you want. 2 more. So go the other way. Other arm in, turn, stack, lift, drive the hips up. Oh yeah. 4 more breaths here. Drive the hips up a bit higher. Now back to the center. And like before, we did the hover forward and back. Let's do it again. So inhale forward, and then exhale, weight into the heels, yeah? Inhale forward, exhale and push back. See how I'm using that forced breath? It's like fogging up a mirror. That's what you want to do. 4 more. Last one. Good work. Let's flip over onto our backs. So we're going to turn onto our backs to work our abs a little bit more. Might angle my mat a little bit so that I can get a bit closer to you. Okay, so we've got our feet together. Our toes are pointed up. Our chin tucks into our chest. The head and shoulders are lifted. Now you're holding on behind the head or behind the neck. Take a breath to prepare. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lifting up. Now check your tummy out. As you're rising up, you're looking at your stomach and you're seeing that it's moving down. Exhale, rise. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower it down. Do a few more. So I didn't just get vaccinated today. We went and planted some carrots down the very bottom of the units where we live. So look forward to that in a few months, homegrown carrots again. We had some in our garden, but they weren't so yummy. Anyway, come up, exhale, and then halfway back. And then we're lifting again, exhale, just to the halfway point. We tried cabbages as well, red cabbages, and it got to about that size, and then we had to take it out because all the worms were coming and eating it. It tasted okay. I think a lot of people are going to start growing their own vegetables at this point in time. Makes sense if you've got the garden for it. Do 4 more. As you're exhaling, you're looking again at your tummy moving down. Do 2 more like that. If you've just joined us, you've completely missed all the planks. But I'll do more later, don't you worry. So come on up, and then a centimetre back. So tiny lift and lower, yeah? So we're still going with our ab component. We'll work into the back a little bit later. Keep it strong. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Do 4 more. So you should feel a bit of a burn going on because we've come straight into these from the plank. So the abs are already activated. Do 2 more, and then we're going to roll up. For a roll up, you want to ideally not let your feet lift off the ground. So bring your arms forward, and your option is to have your feet down low and straight with the legs, or stay like this and peel up. If you need to, you can have your elbow down to push yourself up. Sit tall at the top and then come back halfway and stop there. Bring the shoulders away from the ears, and we're going to do just a little bit of a leg movement. So the arms have to come inside so they're not in the way, and the legs go out and in. So out and in. Just a reminder that evening classes start at 6:15. These classes, while there's no gym, I'll be here at home doing it. 4 more. 2 more. And stop there. Bring the arms out open and then very slowly roll back. Now try not to drop, okay? Just ease yourselves down as slow as you can, and we're not having a break. Hold on behind your head again, breath in, and roll up, exhale. So I really want to get overload going in the abdominals. Burn in Pilates, yeah? Said it before in my classes, I'll say it now. Good pain, like you're getting a tattoo that you know it's going to look great the way you want it, but in the time that you're getting it, it's a little bit sore. It hurts. But this is for a good cause too, yeah? A few more. Keep the breath coming. Now we're going to come up to sticking point, and then we're coming back halfway, and then let's come again. So just a little move, lifting and lowering. Who's feeling? Now little ones coming your way, so come up and then centimetre back, so tiny little lift and lower. Remember, if you're feeling any soreness in your neck, you hold your neck rather than your head. You hold whatever feels the best for you. Just don't let your arms rest on the mat. That's sort of cheating. For this arm, for me, it's not actually on the mat. I'm just feeling my ab contraction. 4 more. 2 to go. Hold this one up. Bring the arms forward. Again, we're rolling up. So if you couldn't do it before with the bent leg, straighten your legs, or you can hold on even underneath. Let's peel. Feet stay down. Woo. Just get there, team. Inhale at the top and then come back halfway again. This time your legs are going to be doing a bit of a run. Yeah? It's a slow run. Bit of a jog. Actually, maybe it's a walk. It's a bit slow. But it's going to be effective because the movement's coming from your hip. Yeah? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep this going. Ooh. You can make any noises. You're at home. You can do what you want. 4 more. When I say 4 more, it's 4 more breaths, yeah? 2 more to go. And stop. Let's gently ease our way back down. Take your time. So slow, but no break at the bottom. Hold on behind your head or neck. Start round 3. Exhale, lift. 3rd and final round. I'm not going to do any more, I promise. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. After this round, I'll give you a stretch and then we'll get into some lower abdominals, okay? Exhale, rise. So important to work the lower abs. They're the ones that help your back even more, okay? So they're abdominal work, but your back will be benefiting. And we will work the back, of course, at the end. 4 more. So we're coming up, we're going to make this smaller. So come up and just a tiny fraction of the way back. Can't remember if you've done the halfway back. It doesn't matter though, they're burning so much. So it doesn't matter if we just keep it the small ones. Let's keep these small ones going a little bit longer. Little lift and lower. If you're feeling okay out there, team, do 4 more, please. Shaking a bit. Hopefully at the up you are, yeah, at the sticking point. Hold it there, bring the arms forward. Breath to prepare you. Let's peel. Oh, burning on the way up, yeah? Sit tall and then come back last time halfway, shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to just do a little bit of a lift. So your legs are now lifted and we're going to kick one leg up. And then the other side. But both legs are staying lifted the whole time. They're just hovering off the mat, alternating kicking, yeah? Shoulders stay relaxed. Back, I want you to push the lower back forward, bring the shoulders back. Going for 4 more only. Good, 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 good. Okay, bring the feet back down, heels down, toes up, and then slowly come back. Take your time. Slower the better. Don't drop, don't drop. I saw that. Come on, slow, 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 slow. Oh, and stretch, arms and legs away. Definitely a good effort there. That was huge. That was 3 sets non-stop, following from those planks. So now we're going to get into some lower abdominals. So lift the legs up for me, and we've got a pointed toe to begin with. I'll change my angle a bit. So pointed toe, and all you're going to do is just exhale, drop one leg down, inhale, bring it up, then change sides. Now I have my hands now on my lower abs. The reason being is I want to check that when I drop the toe down, I can feel the contraction in my tummy as I exhale. Alternatively, you can bring your hands underneath your lower back and just check that when you're lowering the leg and you're exhaling, you feel that the weight is coming onto your fingers. So you're pushing more weight down through the belly into the back. 4 more. Gosh, if you would join me this morning, what a difference in the house now compared to the morning. There were kids, husband everywhere. They're upstairs now. Whew, quiet. Now I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm going to do the double leg. So if you want to join me on the double leg, you can. Otherwise, you stick with the single. I'm going for it now. Double down and up. Just note when I'm doing the double, my feet are slightly separated. Okay, so we're not having our feet together. And if it hurts your back at all, two options. Go back to the single, or you can just not take your legs as far down so there's no tap going on. But the contraction in the tummy is what helps your back. 4 more. Last 2, and I promise I'll give you a stretch before we continue on. Oh yeah, bring the legs in. Let's just do some circles, okay? Circles around. And then go the other way, please. All right, so we're going to bring our legs back to 90-degree angle and now flex the feet instead of point the toes. And we're going back to the single, lowering the leg from the hip. So keep that angle as it is. Lower one leg. And then bring it up. So you see what I mean by lowering from your hip? My knee bend is like it's stuck and it can't change. It's staying completely isolated in that position, and I'm just unhinging from the hip. So the thigh is moving your way, and that's going to make you work your lower abs more. You shouldn't feel any discomfort in your back in this position, especially if you're using your breath. You'll feel that contraction there. I'm going to do 4 more, and then I'm going to go for my double leg. Again, if you're not feeling comfortable with the double leg going away, you just stick with the single. I'm going to do 1 more single, and then I'm going to take it into the double. Join me if you want. Like before, we have our feet slightly separated, and that way they're not going to be helping one another do the exercise. So you're working in isolation to get the lower abs activated, both sides evenly. If you have your feet together, you can maybe overcompensate. One side works more than the other. So let's work it hard. Just 4 more. Couple more to go. Feel that tightening. All right, pull the knees in and let's roll up. I'm not going to give you a stretch because we're going to move on and we're going to be on our knees now. So I might just move the camera angle. So come onto your knees if you need to. I would fold your mat a few times just so that you've got extra padding under your mat. But my mat, however, is, well, I've got 2 mats, one on top of the other, and my bottom one's soft, so I don't need to do any folding. We're going to get into some waist, and we'll start with our right side. So left arm is down, right arm is behind, and we're holding on. Breath in, exhale down. Inhale, lift it up, exhale, lower it down. So all these exercises are aimed at working your waist. Exhale on the down, inhale on the lower. Once we finish these waist exercises, we're going to get into the back exercises. Exhale down, inhale and lift. A few more. Last 2. Okay, so bring your left leg back under you. Right foot goes out to the side. Arms come up and then go down. Inhale, lift. Exhale and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale and lower. Do 2 more, please. It's really 2.5 because once we get up, I want us to take ourselves back down and hold down, please. So hold it here for me. And then we're going to just have a slight rotation of the bottom shoulder forward, top shoulder back. Keep that breath coming. And now, mini break for the arms. Your left arm comes under, so you're touching your waist, and then your right arm goes behind you, and you want to turn your shoulder so the top shoulder goes back, bottom shoulder comes forward, and you're just staying here. Now, if this is the level that you want to stay at, don't have to bring the arms in, but if you can join me, please do, in bringing the arms all the way up. Looking past your shoulder. 2 more. Listen, team, open the arms out, keep the foot down, but start to work your way down and turn yourselves forward and stay here a little bit longer too. So your fingers aren't touching the mat. We're a well distance off. But you're feeling this burn, hopefully all the way through the right side. If you touch it, it's rock solid. 2 more. Now if you want more, toes and then lift. So we're balanced now on our left knee and foot. This is the last exercise on this side. We'll even it out shortly. And bring it on in. Whew. I'm going to definitely give you a stretch in between. This is very, very intense stuff. So first stretch is we're going to just twist and hold on to your opposite thigh, and then the arm goes behind your waist and just looking to the back. And then change to the other side. So I don't know if you were with me when I mentioned that the car was getting serviced and the guys were going to come and pick up the car, service it, and then take it back. Well, today I dropped some, well, I went and saw Mum from a very big distance, of course, and I found that they'd left their hairnet in a car. So they were using, they told me they're going to be using gloves and all these different things, but they also had hairnets on, which I find really impressive. Back to the center, and then take it over. Shower cap, not a hairnet. I think you all know what I'm talking about. Change to the other side. All right, let's do everything on the other side. So we've done our right side, now we're going to do our left side. So left arm comes behind this time. Knees are a bit further open than the hips. Breath in and come on down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale and lower it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale and lower. Did you hear today the Premier saying that couples that don't live together should also not be seeing each other? Well, I don't know how many of them are going to be sticking to that rule. Crazy. Hopefully they do, but you never know. It's going to be a tough one. 2 more for me, team. Keep the belly braced as you're doing this. Okay, let's come on up with bringing your right leg back in. Left leg goes out. Arms come up. Exhale down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale and lower it down. Now you'll notice I've got my toes pointing towards the front of the room, the toes of the extended leg that is, and that's just to keep the hips in proper alignment. Exhale, come down. Inhale, bring it up. Do 4 more, please. More to go, and then we'll hold it down. So this next one's going to go down and we're going to hold. Hold it here just for a few breaths, and then I'll give your arms that mini break. Keep on breathing. 2 more. So your right arm comes forward, left arm goes back. We turn our heart towards the ceiling. Just have a quick feel, tight, right? Really strong there. You'll be glad to know I have not been eating much chocolate at all. I don't know why, but it's making me feel short of breath lately. So I'm not eating it. Happened last year when I got sick. It doesn't let me eat it. So that's a good thing. Arms come back if you can. Oh, breathe. It's challenging, right? 2 more. So arms open. We're not going to lift off yet. We're just coming close to the mat but not touching down. You're still weighted into your left foot as well. Nice long wingspan with your arms. And then when you're ready, onto your toes and then lift off. Oh, my leg wanted to go back there. Keep this strong. 4 more. You're done. Bring the legs in. Whew. Let's have a stretch. Time to breathe, right? Let's take our legs arm over. I'll give you the twist stretch afterwards. And then to the other side, please. Now we're going to just twist again, looking back if you can. That will help you get more of a twist into this stretch. And then go to the other side. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to be on all fours to start with. I might just angle my mat a little bit so that hopefully you'll be able to see everything. Might just bring the computer, lower the screen a little bit again. You can tell I'm a novice at this team. Okay, so we've got our fingers, our palms underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips, and they're separated to hip width distance apart. For this first bit, we're going to have both hands down. So if you need to, you can make a fist and be up on your knuckles and stay very supported without any pain or strain in the wrists. So one leg away, flexing the foot. Inhale, lift it up, double toe tap. And lift, yeah? Tap, tap, rise. So it's a percussion breath with what you're using. So it's a and lift, yeah? Tap, tap, and rise. Now for the neck, best position to be in is looking slightly forward of the hands, yeah? And that way you're going to have a nice neutral spine. 2 more. Now same thing out to the diagonal, yeah? And then down, down, stay out there when you lift. Down, down, and lift, yeah? Tap, tap, rise. Now you might even feel this a little bit in your waist of the leg that's lifted, and that's a great thing. That means your waist was activated so much before that it's still feeling a bit of a pull as you're doing this. 2 more. Hold it up. Point the toe now and bring the leg back into the center. Arm comes up. Breath in and pull the arm and leg together. Oopsie, don't land down. Not like that. If you're feeling like balance is an issue, you can just do your leg. You don't have to have the arm moving. You can keep the arm down like the other side. Breathe, breathe. Couple more. We're going to go straight to the other side before you have a break. So lower it down. Both arms stay down. Other leg lifts. Flex to foot. Straight. Inhale up and tap down. Lift. Yeah, yeah. Tap, tap, and rise. That breath really does assist in getting the contraction that you want. Yeah. 4 more. To the diagonal, same thing, yeah? We're going tap, tap to lift. Tap, tap, rise. 4 more. Exhale and pull it in. Do a few more here. Last one. And now you deserve a stretch. So lower it down, toes together, knees apart. Sit back, have a lovely, well-deserved stretch. And we are going to get into some more back from lying down on our tummy. So I'm going to move myself back so hopefully you'll be able to see a bit more of the legs and the arms when we move. But for now, we're just on our tummy and the arms are not coming into play. They're just going to be folded and you're going to either rest your chin or your forehead. So the legs, I want you to bring them together. Take a breath in and then lift them up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Now as you're rising up, you're keeping your legs completely straight. Yeah? And you're lifting up past your knees ideally. So hopefully wherever you are, you've probably got, you probably don't have a mirror close by, but if you do next time, do it where there's a mirror. That will be good to work. 4 more. Now we're going to hold this one up. An option is to bring your palms together and lift your arms up too. You can still do this with the forehead down. Stay strong. 4 more breaths. So bring the arms back in, open the legs to hip width distance apart. And now they're going to lift again. So keeping the head relaxed. This is all about your back. A few more, and then we're going to bring the arms in again. Of course, it's an option, you don't have to. The beauty of this is you're not just working your lower back, your glutes are going to be activated and your hammies too. Hold this one up for me. Arms separated to shoulder width distance apart and lift up. Hold still. So we're in our Superman. 4 more breaths. Okay, so bring the arms back under, and now the legs open even wider. This is the final level. So breath in, lift the legs up. So if you're feeling any strain in your neck, remember, keep your forehead down. That will help. But I sincerely hope you're feeling this in through your back. I'm feeling it definitely in my back, my glutes, and my hammies. 4 more. Hold this one up for me. Bring the arms forward into a V and then lift and hold. 4 more. And bring the arms in, lower it down, and I'd like you to just bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and then pull forward in our Sphinx. So this is a gentle version of the Cobra pretty much. Pulling forward so you're getting a bit of a pull for your back. Hold your tummy in so they get the stretch too. If you want more, bring the arms under your shoulders and push up a bit higher, keeping your body relaxed in the lower part of your body. And just still breathe here. We're going to come back onto all fours again, and we're going to continue with a little bit more back here. Like I said at the start, this is an abs and back class, so we have to do the right amount of back too to even it out, all those abs that we did earlier. So what we're going to do is just lift up one leg again. We'll get to the other leg, and all we're going to do is go down and then lift it up on a diagonal, and then follow your path to go down and lift it back up. So it's a semicircle you're drawing. Inhale, sign to lift up. So inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Again, we're not going to be moving the arms, so you can make a fist and be on your knuckles. So inhale as you go down, exhale as you rise. Very strong in your lower back. And I will give us an exercise to work just the upper back very shortly too. 2 more. Complete it off with the last one before we go straight into the next side. Pull it on in, and let's go straight to the other side. Flex foot. Inhale down, exhale and rise. Inhale down and follow the path back. And again, like before, your eye gaze is slightly forward of your fingertips. There's a beautiful bird out there on the fence. How gorgeous. Seeing some wonderful nature out there, and hearing the birds at night and in the early hours of the morning. God, it's a beautiful sound, especially now that there's less cars around. You can really hear the birds. Keep this going. A few more. Last one. And bring it on in. Let's have a stretch. Definitely knee that toes together, knees apart. Sit on back. Relax. And now, team, we're going to do some upper back, but on our knees again. So I'm just going to move forward, I think. No, that's not going to work. I'll move the camera up again. So just some lower back, upper back, sorry, and then we'll come to standing. So with the upper back, I want you to have your knees a bit wider than the hips. I'll show you from side on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaning forward, so much so to not fall over. My feet want to be lifted. And that's what I want you to do. So you're leaning forward, your feet are up off the mat, so you're tipping from the hips. Arms come forward, and you're going to inhale to come up, and then exhale, come back and pull the shoulder blades together. So inhale as you come forward, exhale. So inhale coming up, Exhale and bring it in. So this is all about your upper back. So you feel that squeeze as you bring your shoulder blades together, yeah? Do a few more here. Just 2 more. Now the next one we are going to hold it back. So stay here and then pulse. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good job. Have a rest here. Sit down and just take your head over to one side. Whew. You've worked really hard today. We've done a challenging class this evening, lots and lots of abs, lots and lots of waist, lots and lots of back. So it's all the core components. So when we stand up and do our balance, hopefully you'll find that you've got more balance than you did earlier. So we are going to make our way to standing. So please come on up, have a drink if you're feeling dizzy at all, which is quite normal when you're doing an intense Pilates class. It's all the deep breathing, and then we'll get into some balance exercises. So standing up, bracing the belly, shoulders, keep them relaxed. We're going to take our arms to the side. Inhale, lift the right knee. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Lower, but don't touch down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale out. Inhale, center. Exhale and lower, but don't touch down. So inhale, rise up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. And then exhale, lower it down. Try and think about the arms. Squeeze the triceps and biceps in towards the bone. So we're keeping strong all the way through the arms. A few more. Make it one more. Now listen, take that leg to the diagonal out. Lift the arms up, holding strong here. You're feeling that tightening sensation through the waist again. This is our start. We're going to move to the floating half moon. So open your left foot out, open your arms out and start to tip your way down. Turn your chest forward and then come on down. Think about opening out your fingertips, lifting up that back leg. 2 more breaths. And come on out of that. Let's do it all on the other side. So arms come out to the side. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale to the side. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale and lower it down. Remember, suck those muscles in towards the bone. And so again, our balance, our core's been completely activated throughout the class, but now we're cementing that off with the final balance sequences. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center and lower it down. Just a couple more. Keep that breath nice and fluid. Now take it to the diagonal and arms come all the way up. A few more breaths and then we're going to open out wide. Now open the arms, open the foot. Let's come on down. And bringing it on in. Let's take our right foot along the side of the left leg. We did this at the start. I'm hoping because we've worked the core so intensely that you're going to feel a lot more stable and then a lot more balance. And if you are feeling that balance, look up. If you're not feeling that that's right for you this evening, you don't have to take your eyebrows up. You can be looking straight ahead or slightly down. Keep the shoulders relaxed, whatever level you're in. 2 more breaths. Okay, so bring the arms down gently, release that foot, and then come to the other side. Do you feel more balanced? I really hope you do, fingers crossed. Actually, it's not even a fingers crossed, it's up to you. It's all about the work you put in. Shoulders relaxed, so there's no luck in Pilates, it's just hard work. Looking up if you can. Separate the toes. Breathe. Wonderful. Bring the arms down. You deserve some wonderful breathing exercises. So open the legs. Inhale, arms up. Let it go. Inhale up. Exhale out. A few more. Last two. Okay, bring the arms down and let's just take our head over to the side. Give ourselves a bit of a stretch for our neck. I'm coming up closer to you guys. Then head over to the other side. So feeling a nice release in through your neck. And then head back up into the center. Shoulders, roll them all the way back. So tomorrow, you've got a day off from Pilates, unless of course you want to watch one of the videos and do it again at home. I'll be live again from Friday morning at 9:30 and Friday afternoon or evening at 6:15. So thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful night and I'll see you next time. Thanks.